What is up, guys? It's your man Jay, and this video is about the battery on the Galaxy A70. Now, I've had this phone probably about 3 weeks at this point of you watching this video, or a little bit longer, but my battery life is drastically improving with the longer I use this phone. Originally when I posted, I could barely get to a day. I was right at a day pretty much, but now I'm easily going past a day and banging out more than 6 hours of screen on time, closer to 7.5, possibly. Right now, I'm at 1 day and 1 hour, and I'm at 5 hours and 59 minutes with 31% left. That is awesome battery. I would think this phone would have much better battery though, seeing as though it has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, and it's just pushing a 1080p Super AMOLED display. Now, I used to keep a black wallpaper on here, but what I've done, I've just switched to the black theme, and that's pretty much it. But the phone itself has been fantastic on battery, and I said I gotta give these guys an update because some people are always concerned about battery. Battery on your phone, on cell phones, you should get between 1 to 3 years of a good battery charge on it. At that point, it's probably gonna start to go downhill, and you might only get like 80%, 75%, depending on your usage though. I have phones out there that still charge to 100%. And then I've got phones out there that charge to like 95% or 90%, and they're really old. 3 to 5 years old. So it depends on the usage. Now, those phones were heavily getting used at one point, like through the first year and a half. Then it tapers off because I have a lot of other phones to choose from. But in this case, I'm super happy with the Galaxy A70. It's gonna be hard to put this phone down when the iPhone comes out and when the Galaxy Note 10 gets in my hands. So obviously this video is before the release of those devices. We're in early August, and the Galaxy Note 10 event is coming up pretty soon this week. So this is gonna be exciting to know, to test this screen against the Galaxy Note 10, and just different things to have fun with. Overall though, folks, I've been extremely impressed with the battery here in this last, coming up on a month almost with the device, and it's impressive to say the least. A lot of people are always concerned about battery, thinking that they're going to get the same as the next person, but you can't, folks. There's no way for you to get the same battery as the next person. You can have an average of the same type of battery, but you can't have the same battery. It just doesn't work like that. You're not going to be able to grab the exact same battery life from a person that's across the world, or just your sister or your husband, your wife, but whatever. In most cases, it's a rough draft, like I'm getting 7 hours, 7.5 hours screen on time on a full charge, and well over a day. There are some people in the other comments that are getting like 9-10 hours, and they're getting 2 days. How? Their usage, whatever they're doing on the device, that's how it's working for them. I do a lot of streaming with mine, and I do a lot of social media on this phone. It's what I do with phones and stuff like that, and tablets. Social media, that's what I do. When I have time to do so, that's the only thing I'm pretty much doing on my phones that'll cause it to pull a lot of battery. Other than that, folks, I am thousands of minutes and thousands of texts in a month. Lots of data, but phone calls, I use the phone for phone calls. So a phone is to talk on with phone calls. So texting is a thing that can drain your battery a lot. Phone calls, I don't know how much phone calls drain your battery. I'm not gonna get on camera and tell you that, oh, it drains it like 2.5%. I don't know, man. I don't know how much the phone calls impact the battery, but I know that I can go days and days when I don't do a lot of social media with phone calls. I mean, a whole week without a charge if I'm just talking on the phone, and that's really good to me because the standby time also, speaking of battery, the standby time has greatly improved for some reason. I haven't gotten the latest update. There's an update that adds night mode to this device. I haven't gotten that update. I've been checking. I got mine set to automatically check. I'll check right now on video, and it's nothing available. I'm still on the May 1st security patch, but I did get an update to the May security patch. When I first got the phone 3 weeks ago, I got an update to that security patch, and it tweaked it and added a few features, and that was that, like steady shot and things like that. So other than that, the battery is dramatically getting better for me. I mean, every day it's lasting longer and longer on a charge, and I thought it was time to give you another battery update. I gave you a battery update probably at about, like an official battery update, I think that was about 4 days in, maybe. I forgot when I put that, but it might have been the next day, actually. I think I did it the next day within 48 hours of having the phone. And it was on the weaker side, obviously, at that time. But now the battery is flowing along like a phone that has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery inside, which is something that I appreciate. This phone costs 348 bucks, folks. That's it. Find it on B&H. Go to bnhphoto.com. Get it on eBay, get it on Amazon, do your own research, find the phone. You will enjoy this phone. For those that have it, I think you're going to thoroughly be impressed with this device, man. Give it some time. Like, I didn't know that the battery was going to increase or get better with extended use. I was really thinking, man, I'm going to have a time with this, this phone with the battery. And it turns out it's actually really good. So, quick battery update. Just want to give you a quick video on the device. It's flowing right along, and I am loving every minute of it. Hard to take my SIM card out, but I'm going to have to take my SIM card out of this phone. I don't have to because I actually have 4 phone lines, but I want to give, like when I do reviews, when I'm in my review phase, my review phase is normally between 1 to 3 months. And if a phone is really good, the SIM card stays. Like the G8 just won it over. And I wanted this phone to retire my G8 because I wanted something with a little bit bigger screen that was a little bit more affordable, and this phone did it for me. Now there are the likes of the Xiaomi Mi 9T. Shout out to Night Tech, he keeps referring this phone to me. And yes, I found the phone for 300 bucks. I could go ahead and purchase it. It does cost a little bit less than this phone, but my sights right now are set on a few other phones. You already know 3 of them. Pixel 4, iPhone, whatever it's gonna be called, 11, I don't know, and the Note 10. That is my focus on this time of the year until we swing it around to next year. There's these, the gray areas when tech is kind of down, from like January all the way to maybe May, around that time. Tech is kind of like, it's like going downhill, but when July hits, we start to take off again. So here we are. And in between time, there are phones like this that are just awesome in all their right. They are just freaking awesome. So it's your man Jay, a new battery update for this thing, man. Again, haven't gotten the latest security patch update where it adds night mode and some other features, but the battery is improving. So if you had second thoughts about getting the Galaxy A7, it's an affordable purchase, folks. All you tech reviewers that review phones, I highly recommend this device. Seriously. I really recommend you grab this. And I think congratulations to the new Galaxy A70 owners. There's a few of them out there that are tech reviewers. I see you guys, man. So hope you guys are enjoying the coverage on the Galaxy A70. I'm enjoying the phone. If you haven't purchased it yet, no commission or anything here, but I think you should give it a try. It's your man Jay. I'm out.